Okay, nice to see you again. Today we will discuss about, we will do some exercise about linear function, quadratic function, and piecewise function. This is the first problem. The final score for mathematics and logical thinking courses is determined by the rules 40% of the UTS score, 50% for the UAS score, and 10% of the quiz score. Ronaldo regrets getting a low UTS score of 40 and a quiz score of 80. In order to get an AB, Ronaldo's final score must not be less than 70. Determine the smallest UAS score that Ronaldo must get so that he can get at least an AB. So we see here that for UTS, UAS, and for quiz. So the final score for mathematics and logical thinking is 40% from UTS. So yes, 0.4 UTS and UAS 0.5 of UAS and 10% of the quiz score. So 0.1 quiz. 0.1 quiz. So because Ronaldo get this score, so the Ronaldo score is Ronaldo score. The score Ronaldo score is, you can see here, 0.5 times Ronaldo for UTS 40, yes, 40, and plus 0.5 U, U, UAS is, we have to decide. So let's say X plus 0.1 quiz. For quiz, 0.1 times, this is the Ronaldo score. And this score is, if we multiply, is 6, is here is, this score is 16, this score is 0.5x, and this score 8. So the total is 24 times 0.5x. And Ronaldo want to get AB, final score, the grade AB. And the final score for this, for AB, must be not less than 70. So here, so 24 plus 0.5x must be bigger or same with 70. And this happen when 0.5x bigger than 70 minus 24 is 46. Yeah, 46. Am I right? So x bigger than 46 times 2 is 92. So here, determine the smallest UAS score that Ronaldo must get so that he can get at least an AB. So the answer for this question is C. Okay, the line equation. The first line has a gradient of -2/5 and passes through the point 10, 4. So this is the first line. And the second line passes through the points -3, 5 and -2, 4. If the two lines intersect at the point AB, then the value of A plus B is. Okay, so first we have to obtain the first line. Yes, the first line. What is the first line? I write here. I will write here the first line. The first line. The first line. Do you remember the equation of uh, line equation? Line equation for we have for the formula for line equation is y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. Yeah, where m is the gradient. So in this case we have y minus 4, yeah, y minus 4 equal to m. In this case m is -2/5. -2/5. Yes, wait a minute. -2/5 times x minus x1. x1 is 10. And then we continue. So we get y equal to -2/5 x. This multiplied by this 4. 4 plus 4 8. So this is the first line. This is the first line. And the second line, the second line, the second line, the second line, this is the second line, passes through the point, this point. So we get the gradient. M is delta y over delta x, and in this case, 5 minus 4 delta y, 5 minus 4 over -3 minus -2 is equal to -1. Okay. So the second line in this case, by using the same formula like here, we get y minus y1. I use this point. So y minus 4 equal to -1 m x minus 2, so plus 2. So we get y equal to minus x, here minus x minus 2 plus 4 plus 2. Yeah, this is the second line. This is the second line. This is the first line. And these two lines intersect at the point AB. Yeah, so here we will obtain the intersection point. So we solve this -2/5 x plus 8 equal to the second line minus x plus 2. So, and then here, move to here, move to the left, we get 3 over x equal uh, equal to 2 minus 8 minus 6. So we get x minus 10. I hope I'm right. So, and then to find x, we can substitute minus 10 to the first line or to the equation of second line. In this case, I will use this. Oh, maybe easier using this. So y is minus 10 plus 2 is 12. Yes. So the intersection point, the intersection point, the intersection point, intersection point, the intersection point is x minus 10 and y 12. Yeah, minus 10 and 12. You can think this as AB, AB in this problem. So A plus B is minus 10 plus 12 is 2. Yeah, so the answer is C, 2. Okay, next, graphing piecewise function. Given the following function, this is the piecewise function. Why the piecewise function? Because we have 3 rules for this function. This is the first rule, the second rule, and the third rule. Okay, the first question, find f minus 1. So how about the value of f minus 1? So we can check from f minus 1. We can check from here minus 1, here minus 1, the position of minus 1. And so we using this rule of function 5 minus x. So the result is 5 minus 1, 6. And the second, f2. F2. How about F2? F2, which rule we use? We use this rule, the third rule, because the position of 2 is here. Yeah, here 2. And we use this function, this rule. So 4 minus 10 minus 6. And F5, F5. F5, we use the position of 5 here. So we use this rule, 2x minus 10. And the result is 2 times 5, 10 minus 10, 0. Okay, this is the result about f minus 1, f2, and f5. Second, B, what I mean B, sketch the graph of the function. Sketch the graph of the function, of this function. This is the piecewise function. And the domain is here, minus the first domain, this. So I will try to, this is B, here the, yeah, the area, maybe better here to write the graph. So here it is. So between minus 1, here minus 1, here, see this, minus 4, let's say this is minus 4, and we already know the value of f minus 1 is 6. Let's say here 6. This is just sketch 6. Okay, so here, and minus 4, so 5 minus 4, 9. So let's say here for y, 9, here 9. So like this is 9, and this is the straight line. Because line equation, I draw the straight line for this. And then for the second rule, this rule, 2 minus 2x power 2, for x minus 1, for x minus 1, 2 minus 2, 0 here. For x2, 2 minus 6, so here 2, here minus 6, okay, minus 6, and the uh, axis symmetry of this function is x minus b over 2a, and in this case minus b is 0, so the result is 0. So this is the axis symmetry axis here, x0, and at at 0 this value if is 2 minus 0, 2 here. Yeah, do you remember here we know the value of a minus 2 less than 0, so uh, facing down, so the graph is like this. Yeah, like this. So this is the maximum value here. And the third, 2x minus 10, this is straight line for 2 minus 6, for 5, 0. Here, let's say 5, 0. Here equal, so minus 6, so like this. Okay, like this. So this is the sketch of the graph. Sketch the graph of function f. This is for B, answer for B. And then we continue to number C, determine the domain and the range of the function f. You still remember the domain? The domain is the value of possible x. And in this case, the domain is, here we see minus 4 until minus 1. Minus 1 is included, so I use this bracket, union minus 1 to union 2 until 5, and the result is minus 4 minus 1 minus 1 2 to 5, and the result is minus 4 until 5. Yes, the range. The range is the value of y, and in this case, for the first rule, this is the first rule. What is the value of y that is possible? The value of y in this case is from 6 to 9. 6 to 9. You can see from this graph, 6 to 9, 6 to 9, and then the second here for this graph is from minus 6 to until 2. minus 6 until 2. Minus 6 not included, minus 6 until 2. Yeah. And the third, this graph, minus 6 until 0. And the result is, we can see from this graph, the result is minus 6 to minus 6 to 2 until 2, union 6 to 9. 6 to 9. Yeah, this is the range. So we will go to the next problem about electric bike. On the IPB campus, there are 2 electric scooter service provider operate. Fly Ride and Will. How to say this? How to say pronoun? Will be. Fly Ride set up a front fee 2,000 rupiah per use plus a usage rate of 590 rupiah per minute. Will be set an upfront fee of 1,600 rupiah and a usage rate of 630 rupiah per minute. The question, when does Fly Ride become a more profitable option? When Fly Ride become a more profitable option? So in this case, how much Fly Ride fee? Fly Ride fee, I will write here Fly Ride FR fee is, because there is a constant fee for a front fee 2,000 rupiah, 2,000 rupiah plus usage rate 590 rupiah per minute. Let's say 590 T, where T is time in minute. And then will be fee is equal to 1,600 plus 630 T, because this fee depend on the time. How much time we use, so this is time. So, and then the question, when does Fly Ride become a more profitable option? Profitable option, that means more cheaper. When FRV more cheaper than will be fee. So we want to find T. We want to find T so that we want to obtain T such that FRV such that 2,000 plus 590 T less or equal than this plus 630 T. And the result is here I move this to the left 400, and then I move this to the right, so this minus this is 40 T, and then that means T bigger or less or equal So when does fly ride become more profitable option? When we use we use uh, scooter more than 10 minutes, more than 10 minutes, yeah, more than 10 minutes, yes, like that. Optimal time model. Yeah, this is our problem. To support the achievement of SDGs, number of IPB students who are member of PKU Waste Warrior collect plastic bottles for recycling. Currently, they have collected 120 kilograms of plastic bottles, which are ready to be deposited in the waste bank. The price set by the IPB Waste Bank is 5,000 per kilogram. However, because the recycle waste market is experiencing saturation, the price of plastic bottles has decreased by 100 per kilogram per day. If PKU Waste Warrior can continue to collect 4 kilograms of plastic bottle per day, when should they sell the plastic bottle to the IPB Waste Bank so as to maximize revenue? So if we see here, if now PKU sell the plastic bottles, so I will they have today they have 120 kilogram, and the price today is 5,000. Yeah, and then PKU will get if they sell today, will get 120 times 5,000. This is that they will get 600,000. This is that they will get if PKU with Warrior sell the plastic bottle today. Yeah. If they sell tomorrow, then the price will decrease 100 per kilogram per day. If they sell tomorrow, one day after today, the price will decrease 100. So the price is 4,900, and the PKU get additional 4 kilogram of plastic bottles. So they have 124. Okay, and for this example, PKU student will get this amount. Okay, and if today after now, they will have 138 kilogram of plastic bottle, and the price of the plastic bottle is like this, because every day the price of plastic bottles decreases by 100. So get the amount like this. So sorry, here should be this. Yeah, should be, yeah. How about if X day after today, X day after today, the amount of plastic bottle is 120 plus 2x. Yes, plus sorry, not 2x, not 2x, because every day is 4 kilograms, so 4x, 4x. And the price every day will decrease 100. So the price is the price is 5 5,000 5,000 uh 5,000 minus 100x. Yes, this is the amount of the bottle plastic. This is the price. Yes, I will give title here, the amount of amount of amount of bottle plastic, and the price. Here the price. Here today, this is one day, one day after now, today after now, and this is the X day after now. So the amount of so the amount of money that we'll get if sell the plastic bottle, the amount is the revenue. I will call revenue. Revenue is like this: amount of bottle plastic bottle, amount of plastic bottles multiplied by the price, and we get here, this multiplied by this is 600,000 minus this by this 12,000x plus 20,000x minus 400x square. This is the revenue that we'll get. And then if we simplify, we get like this, 5,000x plus 600,000. Okay, and if we see from here, this is A, then the curve of this quadratic curve is facing down, like this, facing down, and the maximum value will be happen at minus B and this point. Okay, yeah. So this is value for X, and this is value for Y. So we get x minus b to a, so this minus over minus to a, so minus 800, we get 10. So PKU should sell 10 day after now. 10 day after now. Here, from here, 10 day. And the revenue, why? The revenue is this, or so we can substitute this value x to this quadratic equation. So we get like this, times 80,000 plus 80,000, or I mean plus 600,000. The value is how much is this? This is I think 640,000. Yes. So for the question, when should they sell the plastic bottles to the IPB World Bank so as to maximize revenue? So they sell the plastic bottle 10 day from now. 10 day from now. Okay. Linear function, quadratic function. The family of quadratic function y is ax power 2 plus 2x plus 3 has extreme points. Extremes can be maximum, can be minimum, depending on the value of a. Depending on the value of a. Do you still remember about it? If a bigger than 0, if a bigger than 0, then this will have maximum or minimum. If a bigger than 0, will have maximum value. Maximum if a bigger than 0. If a less than 0, then this quadratic function will have minimum value, because sorry, we repeat again. If a bigger than 0, then this function will have minimum or maximum. If a bigger than 0, a bigger than 0, for example, a1, x power 2, x square. So we'll have minimum. If a bigger than 0, we'll have minimum. If a less than 0, this will have maximum. For all value of a not equal 0, the extreme point will form, choose one of these. Choose one of these. So, do you remember the extreme point? The extreme point is, x is minus b over 2a, and y is minus d over 4a. This is the extreme point. This is the extreme point. So the extreme point, this is the extreme, the extreme point, the extreme point. This is the extreme point. So so we have the extreme point. So the extreme point, the extreme point is minus b over 2a. minus B minus 2 over 2A minus 2 over 2A. Okay. And y is minus D over 4A. Minus D is B square, so 4 minus 4AC, so minus 4A3 minus 12A per 4A. So we get minus 1 over A. Oh, this is minus. There is minus here. There is a minus here, so 12A minus 4 over 4A, and the result is minus 1 over A. This divided by this 3 minus 3 minus 3 minus not 1, 3 minus 1 over A. So this is the point of extreme point. And then here I see this extreme point with 0, 3, with 0, 3, 3, 0, 3, 0, 3. What is the gradient of this point and this point? This extreme point and point 0, 3. What is the gradient? Line. Yeah, will be form line, and the question, what is the gradient? What is the value of the gradient? We know gradient is delta y over delta x, and in this case, because for this delta y is, for this example, is this minus this is minus 1 over A and minus 1 over A. So the result is 1. So the line will be 1. The line will be have gradient 1 and passing through point. Yes, this one. Yes, this one. This is wrong. Minus 1 wrong because we already checked. Form cycle also wrong. I think this is also wrong. Yeah, so the answer is A. Yeah, because we check here, the gradient is 1. Gradient is 1 between this extreme point and this point, 0, 0, 3. Okay, for modeling price, Kopi Hub 60 offer promotional prices for its customers. The normal price for the first 50 seat is IDR 200 per seat. Yeah, IDR 200 per seat. So how much we have to pay if we copy 10 seat, 10 times 200, yeah, because the price is 200. So the price that we have to pay here, fx is a function of photocopy price as a function of the number of photocopy sheets. Determine the formulation for f. F, the price that we have to pay fx is uh, is because the price is 200 is 200x the price that we have to pay for x, yeah, x bigger than 0, less than 50. Do you understand this? This is the price. If we copy 50 seat, so the price that we have to pay is this multiplied by 50, then the price that we have to pay is 10,000. The price is 10,000, yeah. Only time the price with the number of the seat. But how much you pay if you copy 51 sheet, 51 sheet, because the price of the price of the 51 is not 200 but 150. So I have to pay here for the first 50 plus the price is 150, the price because the price is reduced by EDR 50. This is the price now, not 200 but 150, and then this is valid for x minus 50, x minus 50, and this is for x bigger than 50, less than until 100. Yeah. And if you for 101 per seat, the price is reduced 100. So the price is 100. So this is 100 minus 50. 50 times this is 17, like this, 17,500 plus, and the price is 100, is the price is this, and for x minus 100, and this is valid for x bigger than 100. Yes, like this. This is the price. This is fx function. This is the fx function, and then provide a sketch of the graph. The sketch is like this. The sketch is like this. 200x. So here from 1 until 50, from 1 until 50, here 50, the price is like this. This is only sketch, yeah, only sketch. Only sketch. The price here 10,000, and then here is until 100 is like this, and here 17,500, and then after this the slope reduce, and this, and then like this, yeah, like this, the graph. If x1 and x2 are the root of the quadratic function ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, so that x1 plus x2 is minus b over a, and x1 times x2 is c over a. Okay. We know that x1, x2, x1 and x2 is minus b plus minus square root d over 2a, like this. Or in another word, x1 is minus b plus square root d over 2a, and x2 is minus b minus square root d over 2a. And so we have x1, so we have x1 plus x2 is this one plus this one. So minus b plus square root d over 2a plus minus b minus square root d over 2a, which is minus b plus minus b minus 2b, and plus this minus this will be 0, so like enough only this, and then divided by this. So the result is minus b over a. So we prove this. We prove this. And the second one, x1, x2. So we multiply this one and this one. Yeah. So minus b plus square root d over 2a times or multiply minus b minus square root d over 2a. And we know this multiply by this, the result is this is like, you remember, a minus b multiply by a plus b is a square minus b square. So for this one, the result is b square, because minus b multiply minus b, minus d, because square root d power 2. This is d over 2a for a square. And we know that minus d or d is b square minus 4ac divided by 4a square equal this minus this 0. So the rest is 4ac divided by 4a square. The result is c over a. We saw it. That x1 multiplied by x2 is c over a. Okay, now given two quadratic equation, x square plus mx plus n is 0 and x square plus px plus m equal 0, where m and p are non-zero coefficient. If the roots of the first equation are equal to twice the root of the second equation, respectively, then the value of n over p is. This is the choice. So for the first quadratic equation, let's say the square root is x1 and x2. X1 and x2 uh, we have x1 plus x2. So for the first equation, for x square plus mx plus n equals 0, we have, let's say the square root is x1, x2. We have x1 plus x2 is minus b over a. In this case, minus b is minus m, so minus m over 1, a1, so minus m. And x1 time or multiply x2 is c over a. C over a. In this case, cn, a1, so the result is n. And for the second quadratic equation, for x square plus px plus m0, we have x, let's say the square root x3 and x4. So x3 and plus x4 is minus b over a. In this case, b p and a1. So the result is minus p, and x3 multiplied by x4 is c over a. C over a. This is c, a1, so m. Okay. And from this statement, we know that if the root of the first equation are equal to twice the root of the second equation, respectively. So x1 is 2x3. You can imagine like that, or x2 and x2 is 2x4. So x1 plus x2 is 2 x3 plus x4. Yeah. So you can see here x1 is 2x3, x2 is 2x4, and then x1 plus x2 is minus m, and here x3 plus x4 is minus p. So we get m equal to p, yeah. And then x1 times x2, because x1 to x3, x2 to x4, or you can also imagine x1 to x4, x2 to x3, no problem. But the result here will be 4x3 plus x3, not plus here, x3 times x4. Yes, because x1 to x3, x2 to x4. Yes, 2 times 2, 4. And x1, x2 is n. x3, x4 is m. So we get from here m equal n over 4. So from this one, from this and this one, yes, from 1 and 2, we get 2p equal n over 4, because here m and this is also m. So 8p equal n, and then we get n over p is 8. So the answer is 8.